Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 1st of September, 2024. Awesome. That is right, my friends. Once again, we are in the autumn and winter season. As you see behind you, compared to the last video, the background has changed. I have brought forth my autumn and winter perfumes. They will smell darker, sweeter, amberier, leatherier, patchoulier. None of those words exist, but not to worry. So, my friends, let us get started. We have the last of the summer wine to go through first. 6 days of summer, 1 day of autumn. And on Monday, the weather had been so bad over the course of this summer that I just stopped paying heed to the weather and started wearing whatever I wanted, basically. And so today, Monday, I wore Cologne Officinale. This is a tremendous fragrance. Green, aromatic, high-end French soap smell. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got this kind of basil, rosemary, lavender, oak moss thing going on. Dry, soapy sort of thing. Beautiful. If you want to wear a fragrance without it smelling like you're wearing a fragrance but still smell better than everyone else, this is the one for you. It's absolutely brilliant. You will smell high-end. I absolutely love this stuff. And so, unfortunately, as with the other summer fragrances in this list, it's time to say goodbye to Cologne Officinale until March. March! It's a long way away. Didn't feel that long, though. This spring and summer flew by. Oh well. Tuesday, I wore a classic. This was released in the 50s. Can you guess what it is? No, you can't. I wore an Arden for men. Sandalwood cologne. Sandalwood cologne is one of them perfumes that has an astronomically vast fragrance pyramid. This one has clary sage, lavender, lemon, sandalwood, basil, patchouli, geranium, vetiver, oak moss, tonka bean, musk, all that good stuff, and more besides. It's a beautiful perfume. You can still get this. I think this is still available at Enchanté, which is where I got my bottles. Clean, fresh, vintage smelling. Absolutely beautiful. You can't hate this. I mean, you can, but if you do, you're wrong. As we have learned over the past week, some people who claim to have taste have no taste. So, just got to kind of pity people like that, really. You know, excuse me whilst I hydrate. And that was Arden for Men. Not the greatest of performance on that one. Like, I've got to reapply every 4 or 5 hours, you know. But not to worry. It's pretty cheap, but it smells amazing. Wednesday. Wednesday, I wore Frederic Malle's Music for a While. For how long? For a while. You know? For a good while. It lasts for ages. Pineapple, but not that pineapple. I get the mandarin orange in here as well. Mandarin orange gives it that kind, like pineapple and mandarin orange are very juicy. You know what I mean? They're very juicy. They give good juice. Big lavender, the same lavender that's in Beau de Jour. Big lavender. That's caramel. Ambery sort of thing. Fantastic, really. Very different, very strange. This is probably the last good release from Frederic Malle, in my opinion. The rest of them after this have been pretty meh. you know. Meh. Not the greatest. Performance, as I said, was nuclear. Projection is nuclear. It's a big, big fragrance. Don't know if it's still available. Don't think it is, actually, which is a shame. But I love it. It's a great fragrance, you know. It's a great fragrance. Made by Carlos Benaim. He's been around a while. Okay. Next up, we have one of the most worn fragrances of the summer, I predict. And this is Les Indomables' latest release, and this is Orangere Sirocco. It won't be the latest release for long, because they're releasing an oud soon. Vanille Havan Cour de Oud. Wonder how that's going to smell. Already waiting on my bottle, so we will see. Cinnamon, orange blossom, petit grain, but above all, ambroxan. It's got a massive, what I thought was ambergris in it, but it's an ambroxan material. It's something along those lines. It's got that fresh, clean sort of, you know, ambergris type feeling to it. I actually really like this, but I do not think it is one of their better fragrances. But I do like the smell. I like the way it's made. I like the top, that kind of thick orange blossom. Orange blossom's probably my favourite white floral, but it's a low bar. I'm not a white floral type of person. But it's got that floral, almost cologne, because orange blossom's used in a lot of cologne to give them a bit of heft. This is definitely in there. It's round. Very beautiful. Very nice. I really like it. And I think I wore this almost every week since I bought it. Excuse me, whilst I hydrate. Very nice. Projection's huge. Fragrance is huge in general. Don't get much of the cinnamon. I don't know many people who do, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's not a very big note to my nose. Maybe I'll pick it up as time goes by, you know. Okay, Friday. On Friday, I wore something that I haven't worn for a long while. And I'm glad I did wear this, because I love this. It's Grey Vetiver by Tom Ford. Grey Vetiver is one of the fragrances that the House of Tom Ford was built on. And one of the fragrances that the house became known for, especially in early Fragcom, early 2010s, this was a big and important fragrance. You can tell by the size of the dent I've put in this, and I haven't decanted any of this, I've just worn it. I really like this stuff. Didn't wear enough. It's dry. It's dry in the same vein as Cologne Officinale. Maybe not quite as much as Cologne Officinale, but it's in that kind of very dry white wine martini sort of thing, you know? It's very nice. It's got orange blossom again, sage, vetiver, huge dry vetiver, nutmeg. Probably some oak moss in there as well. Dry, love it. Fresh, brilliant in the heat. That's the eau de parfum version, by the way. There's also an eau de toilette which got discontinued. I thought that was just a little bit lightweight. Okay, next, on the last day of summer, I think you should know what this is by now. The same fragrance I wear on the first day of spring and summer, and this is Green Irish Tweed. It's got that bergamot, lemon, geranium, sort of floral opening. green floral sort of thing. And then in the heart, it's got that violet leaf, that lavender, geranium kind of smooth, slightly watery sort of thing. And then in the base, it's got that amazing creed, ambergris, sandalwood, musk kind of base, which is what made Creed great, and it appears they've abandoned it. But what do I know? An incredible scent. One of the great scents. Genuinely one of the great scents. And last but not least, my friends, Tom Ford's Tobacco Oud. I always wear this every September the 1st. You know this, I know this, everyone knows this. This is to ring in autumn. And when I put it on today, as it was raining, I thought to myself, yes, autumn has arrived. Autumn is not coming, autumn has arrived. And here it is, a big, dense tobacco, syrupy, amber, kind of patchouli sort of thing. It's a fantastic fragrance. One of the closest things I've got to a signature scent. And when you've got a collection like mine, that's an outrageous statement. But I was always going to wear this today, as I was always going to wear green Irish Tweed tomorrow. So I actually have a conundrum. What am I going to wear tomorrow? That will be the first day where I get to choose my autumn fragrances. So stay tuned for next week. And that is it, my friends. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you again.